Shalom, Reina Corns. It's Ellie here. Okay, so we're gonna be talking about karma today. And it's just so funny how that's how I'm gonna start this off. It is so funny how people like literally forgot what that meant. Like, you always hear the phrase karma is a B. She's only a B if you're one first, bitch. Karma can only be a bitch if you're one first. What goes around comes around. It's so simple, and people complicate it so much. Karma is a bitch. Yeah, okay. Roaster Ray said peace, goddess. Blog God said peace, goddess. Peace, y'all. Shalom. Today we're talking about karma, and I feel as though I have every right to talk about this topic, as I am a Capricorn. My solar day just passed. I am now 24 years old. Not only that, my solar day was on 12/22/21. Master number. Fuck you mean? We're not playing any games. We're no longer playing any games. Raquan Smith said peace. Livingstone Gathuru, Africa in the house. What's up, y'all? Peace. Shalom. Yeah, we worldwide over here. For sure. And so, considering the fact that we are in Capricorn season, right? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Considering the fact that we are in Capricorn season, right? Saturn is playing no games. We have already seen everything that has happened from last year until this year. You know, the beginning of 2020, it was fine. Let there be a pandemic because that happens. Things like that happen. That has been documented through history. Once we got to December 2020, people have they should have gotten the picture. Not only did we have that Jupiter-Saturn conjunction, we had, or they called it the Christmas star last year. We have had so many different energy shifts from that point, December 21st, 2020, up until December 21st, 2021. If y'all aren't paying attention to the numbers, numerology is so important. The Gregorian calendar doesn't exist. This was a construct. They did all this on purpose. Next year is the 6th year. 2/22. That's 6. This is all by design. Saturn came to play no games at all, period. And so I also want to, talk a little bit about this new year that's coming up. Because we all know, like I said, the Gregorian calendar is not real. So this new year that they are preparing for, we just had Christmas. You know what I'm saying? The best thing that I love about Christmas is black people. I went to the movies yesterday, right? My guy was so swagged out. He had on a Santa hat, not all the way like covering like his hairline. He had his hairline showing. It was just like, over to the side. My guy was wearing Timbs. I was like, I love black people in the United States. We are the swaggiest, most swagged out swaggers in the entire planet. Don't fuck with me. Don't play with me. You cannot dispute. Trevor Noah said it himself. He came all the way to America to be black. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm so vibing right now. I'm really vibing at this moment. Simply because I'm ready to dish some stuff. And people think that karma only means negativity. Right? Swag, you know what I'm saying? Truth though, for sure. You already know. You already know the vibes. You know what's up. And so, people, I don't know. I don't get it. People always want to correlate karma with negativity, right? Listen. Karma can only be bad if you're bad first. And that's not to say that bad things can't happen to good people. That may not be karma. That could be a test. That could be a trial of some sort. That could be a generational curse. That's something different. When it comes to your behavior, though, your behavior, your personal responsibilities, you holding yourself accountable, that is what karma is pertaining to. That is what karma is pertaining to. You. Okay? Karma is pertaining to you. I'm also speaking to myself. I'm looking at myself literally in the camera. So I'm talking to myself as well as talking to everybody who's watching, whether you're live or on the replay. Karma pertains to what is happening with you. not what someone did to you, although that can be a factor sometimes. Not what people believe about you. Your relationship with the Most High, with the universe, with Source is all on you. A person cannot affect your relationship with yourself. Sure, they can affect it, but they shouldn't be able to. You need to be strong enough to be able to deflect anything that anyone else has to say and or do to get you out of your own frame. That's a different topic, but that is also important concerning this, because people love to completely not take any accountability. Like, oh, they did this to me, so I did this to them. You know, sometimes that nigga Jesus has a point. Some things aren't worth you fighting. Some things you do need to turn the other cheek, because fuck them, they're gonna die anyway. What does it look like if you retaliate in a particular way that causes more harm than good? I'm not saying let anyone, push you and, you be a pushover, you be a doormat and them abuse you and all that type of shit. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying allow that. That's not good. What I am saying is you don't have to retaliate to every single thing that someone does to you so you don't mess up your own karma. What goes around comes around. You reap what you sow. Sure, it was retaliation, but think about it. You have to be the bigger person. If that person is going so low to do something to you that makes you that upset where you feel like you even need to retaliate, don't retaliate. Unless, of course, it's a life and death situation. It's somebody killing somebody, it's something extreme. I get that. That's different. I'm not talking about that. But if someone's going to go out of their way to write nasty comments on your Instagram picture, you don't go write nasty comments on their Instagram picture. Like, come on now. Appreciate that, Raquan. So yeah, this is a simple concept, a simple message, something very, very simple. At the same time, I guess the simplicity goes over people's heads and they don't completely understand that they're being watched. I just saw The Matrix yesterday, right? Forget Agent Smith, forget the bots, forget the Matrix. The Most High is watching you. The Most High Council is watching you. If we're going to use Trinity, Trinity is watching you. It doesn't matter what other people say and think. What does your heavenly mother or father have to say about you? What does your higher self have to say about you? That's what you need to be concerned about. Not what people are saying, not what people are thinking, not what people are doing behind closed doors and behind your back. Period. I don't care who it is. A lot of us get on this walk and we, experience things like our family doing this, our friends doing that, betrayal here, betrayal there. It's the same exact type of thing when you do get around people who are woke, right? A lot of people still have to deal with their 3D issues. Most people still have to deal with their 3D issues. I met 2 gods that literally don't live here on Earth anymore. Of course, their vessel is still here in the 3D, but we can't even speak English the same way that we do other people because they're just ascended at that point. I'm like, listen here, I can clock in and out the Matrix for real. Other people, it's not necessarily that they can't, it's just their vibration. They're so comfortable being like that weirdo that they don't even care that they can't operate in this Matrix anymore. Gratitude, your love is high. Thank you, J-Mans. Gratitude to you as well. And so, when you're dealing with individuals like that, it's a little different. But regardless, though, when you are in this construct of the Matrix, you have to abide by karma. And those of us who are like me, let me repeat myself. Those of us who are like me, okay, you're spiritually gifted, you're spiritually talented, that you're spiritually inclined, that you get downloads, that you can tell the future, that you know how to deal with people and their energies, how to bring calmness, how to bring peace, how to bring everything that's good for a person, how to make them feel better. You know what I'm talking about, empaths. If you're like me, karma. Karma is your best friend. Karma is your best friend. Karma is your best friend. And you know this. Because I know it. We're the exact same. I don't call everybody reflection. I don't do that. I will acknowledge someone as a god or a goddess, a king or a queen, an emperor and empress. I will not call everyone reflection because I do not expect a person to respect my, like, I guess, I don't want to call it a title, but me referring to them as me. When I call you reflection, I am literally calling you me. I'm not going to say that to everybody. Even sometimes I may even feel it, right? But if that person's acting out of whack, I'm going to just say peace, God, peace, goddess. Shalom, Akiam, Akuath. I'm not finna call you reflection in that moment. If you're being low vibrational, sure, you may still reflect me in some ways. But at that moment, I only want to reflect what's going to build us higher. And so therefore, you know karma. Detroit in the building. What's up, Dax? Peace, God. So, during this period, I want y'all to just pay attention for now until the end of January when Capricorn season ends. That's also marking around the beginning of the next lunar calendar, the Chinese New Year. We're going into the year of the Fire Ox, which is another, I'm going to do some more research on it. I know of the Chinese zodiac. I don't want to tell you a bunch of things without doing my research behind it first, okay? Because I know a little bit and I kind of know a lot, but when it comes to putting things together, I want to make sure I have everything straight first when it comes to that, okay? As most when it comes to astrology. When it comes to downloads and stuff, I could just talk to you like I am now. But when it comes to astrology and different things like that, planetary alignments and different energy cycles and all of that stuff, I just want to make sure I have my facts 100%. So anyway, karma. Karma's lit. Literally, like, people like us will do something, right? Like one of the goddesses, right? She was like, Ellie, there's this thing that keeps happening to me. Every time I go to the store, I come out of the store with something I didn't buy. And I'm not stealing it. It just happens to be in my basket. Or they were like, I'm not even going to worry about ringing it up. You can walk out. Stuff like that. Trell Explicit says, peace, goddess. Peace. Shalom. And so it was funny too, because she had told me about it, and then I don't know if it was hours later or the next day, it happened. We were at the gas station, and she was paying for her stuff, and then she's literally leaving out the getting her stuff off the counter, leaving out the store. She's like, Ellie, it just happened again. I told you, I just didn't even pay for this. I was like, see, like, that's the type of karma we get. So when people say karma, I'd be like, yeah. But when other people say karma, and then other folks react like, karma. You're okay, if that's your reaction, you must be doing some fuck shit. Be real with yourself and hold yourself accountable. If the word karma scares you, you must be doing some fuck shit. Be real with yourself. Are you being as genuine as you say you are, as you think you are? And that's another thing. We all have to realize who we are actually being versus who we think we are. Peace, goddess. Peace. Always good to see you. Quay Street says, peace from Bronx, New York, goddess. BXBTV1. All right, what's up, y'all? Peace. And thank you. Oh, yeah. We got 9 viewers and 9 likes. You know what I'm saying? My rainicorns know what it is. Y'all already know what it is. Yes, you know the vibes. Yes. And that's why I say rainicorns, too. If y'all didn't know, rainicorns, that originated from Adventure Time because of the mystical creature. But we are rainicorns. We reign over. That's why it's spelled like that. We reign over our dominion. We reign over our territory. We reign over our kingdom because what you mean. Yeah, 999. You know what I'm saying? RIP Juice WRLD. So, 1111. Yeah. Power of the 3, the 6, and the 9. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you have to hold yourself accountable, and you actually have to recognize who you are being versus who you think you are. And that's one of the things too. Me personally, I be incognito. Folks don't know who I am. Folks don't know what I'm about. Now they be like, shit, and I be like, yeah, because I don't care. It's not necessarily that I don't care about what I've done in my life. It's like I don't care to show it off. Like, I'll just show you guys one example, just one. am legitimately an award-winning music artist. Well, I'm an award-winning artist, and I haven't dropped any like professional content yet. Like I used to model and stuff, but that was not my art. That was other people producing it for me. And I have been on television and stuff, but it wasn't my production. I was literally just like doing something for somebody else. And I recorded a song, but I haven't even released it yet. Yet I'm an award-winning artist. This is a Hot Butter Soul Award. I have a great relationship with the owner of it, and I was also Miss Black Memphis for like several years before this point, and he also is like the owner of that and this award show. So therefore, I didn't have to even produce too much of my stuff. He already knew how talented I was, so I got an award for that because he already knows I'm on the path of going to that place. I already know I'm on the verge of like, you know, if we're gonna use the word greatness. I don't care. It's not about me being great. It's about me being great for my people and getting this message out to everybody. I'm here to tell you what I'm doing so that you can reflect on yourself and be like, am I doing that? Or am I doing something similar? Or am I being constructive in this way? That's my whole job. I'm not here to tell you you're going to hell. I'm not here to tell you you're going to heaven. I'm not here to tell you that you are ascending. Even though sometimes I may give a prophetic word and, you know, specify who is ascending. Louise, Yannick, peace, goddess, peace. Shalom. So, like, yeah, I'm not here to, you know, like, tell you that you have ascended unless there is a specific prophetic word for that, right? I'm just here to let you know what I'm doing. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. That's literally all I'm here for. And so the message for today, you know, pertaining to karma and Saturn, and if you don't know much about Saturn, I'm not going to say like I highly recommend learning, because you need to make sure you get in touch with your sun sign first. Whatever planetary alignments you have, you need to get in touch with your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign before you really do anything else, because those are going to be your strongest energy points. Me, you know, I am a Capricorn, and my ruling planet is Saturn, but I'm also a Sagittarius cusp. So luckily for me, my ex was also a Sagittarius, so I've already done a lot of research on the planet Jupiter. Jupiter and Saturn in the same mix. That's how it be sometimes. It's just no words for it. Just literally. So, you know, that's why I be by myself most of the time. I can't be around a lot of people. When they're like, when the energies get to a certain point, I can't be around a lot of people because I know I'm gonna like flip out and shit. CJ Kush King says, hey, facts. Speaking of Kush, that's my incense. I'm lighting I lit dark Kush incense. But yeah. And so it's like, you know, me knowing that about myself, I know what type of situations to put myself in and to not put myself in. That's why I'm saying, like, accountability. If you know you don't like people like that, don't be around people like that. I know how to be a social business person. I know how to be an influencer. I know how to do things like that when it pertains to business, when it pertains to cameras and stuff like that. Yo, I got the blunt effects pack. Yo, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Smoking on that blunt. Okay. And so, yeah, if you know you're timid, unless you're doing it on purpose to like break yourself out of your shell or whatnot, but if you know you're timid, you know you're an introvert, don't put yourself around a lot of people if you know you're going to have an anxiety attack and freak out. And if you're an extrovert, don't put yourself around a small group of people if you know you're going to annoy the hell out of them. Put yourself around a lot of people so you can bounce around and get your energy out the way that you need to. Accountability. This is about accountability and knowing how you operate as a person, so therefore you can make the right decisions. It's not about making a right or wrong decision. It's about making the right or wrong decision for you in your specific situation. That's what people need to get in their heads. It's not about right or wrong. It is about what is right or wrong within that time period, with who you're with. Samurai Gaming says, what up, peace. Who you're with and the outcome. You have to think about the outcome of the situation before it happens. Now, like I said in my last prophetic word, there's a lot of firsts in this season, right? There's a lot of firsts in this season, so you won't be able to know that. But that's why I'm saying, like, this is karma time. So any decisions you make right now, it is okay. They will kind of be excused because your karma is catching up with you from the rest of the year. I guess that's why they did Saturnalia that way with the whole Santa Claus thing. It's like, have you been good all year? You're gonna get a present or cold. So that actually makes sense because that's how Saturn is. Saturn is like, I've been looking at you this whole time, and I'm going to reward you according to your works. So whatever reward or consequence you get, that's how it's gonna be based on your behavior all year. Pretty much. This is the energy cycle that we're in. We're in Capricorn season. So it is what it is. And so yeah, but like I said, in this particular time period, it's okay to like experiment with some things and like learn more. This is a great period to learn. I have this book here. This is called Your Next 5 Moves by Patrick Bet-David. Hold on. And no, I'm not getting paid for this or anything. I'm just like letting y'all know your next 5 moves, right? Master the art of business strategy. This is not just a business book, okay? This is a lifestyle book on how to plan your actual life, how to plan according to what your needs are as far as who you are as an individual, not just based on the business you're in, not just based on like small details. Like, no. Are you okay, Christians, right? Are you a religious person who values family and traditions, and you value your upbringing? Okay, well, you would need to center your business and your life around those things. Are you an atheist person who doesn't really have any core beliefs besides the fact that you believe in science and whatnot? Okay, you would have to arrange your life around those characteristics. So your next steps, your next moves aren't going to be, oh, I'm going to go tour churches and sell my book. No, you wouldn't do that. You'd go to colleges, you go to science classes, you go to science clubs, different things like that. Okay, the religious person, they would have the book tour at the churches. Books on astrology, Jackson asked, the only book on astrology that I have is Chinese Astrology by Susan White. Yeah, I don't really read too many books on astrology, honestly, as far as like physical books. So yeah, I just keep up with astrology, like different astrologers that are like YouTubers and whatnot, and sometimes I get like emails from people and stuff like that. But otherwise, no, I don't have any suggestions for any books on astrology. So yeah, this particular book though, it just helps you plan things out according to like your actual life, not just, oh, okay, you get this number and you multiply by this and that's how many sales you should have. Yes, that's all hypothetically good, hypothetically speaking. As long as sales go the way that you want them to go, yes, it's all math about business and all that stuff, but it's deeper than that. It's literally your spiritual connection being intertwined with your regular life. Your spiritual connection is your regular life, and that's what people fail to realize too. People like to separate spirituality from life, and it's like your spirituality is your life. What are you talking about? But yeah, I'm not going to be on here too long though. It's already been like 20-some minutes. I appreciate all y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all again soon. I know I used to make daily videos here on this channel, and it's been a lot. I've been taking action. Like, I don't see how people just sit up on the internet all day and just talk all day. Like, damn, are you even doing the things you're talking about on this screen here? Because I'm doing the shit, and so it takes up time, and I don't always want to get on camera. I don't always want to film what I'm doing. I don't always look like, y'all already know I don't really care what I look like when I get on camera, but still, like, sometimes I just don't feel like being on camera. It just is what it is. I be tired, and my energy sometimes like isn't right for videos and stuff, and I don't want to spew bad energy onto you guys just because I'm like, oh, I need to do a video today. No, I rock on my my intuition on when I should make a video. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll tell y'all one of the examples of how we're taking action in my local area, right? We're all partnering together to start a business together. We're going to be buying property so we can start gardens. That's literally the type of moves we're making right now. And it's like getting people to see that and understand that and to take action as well. I don't know, man. It's like pulling teeth. It's like Just go do something. Go do something. Go do some. Look at this. My friend gave me this. You know what? It might not open. My hands are low-key oily, so it's probably not going to open right now. He gave me a seed, right? He gave me a Reggie seed, and most people be like, you don't grow some Reggie? Oh my gosh. If I'm growing it myself, it's just going to be a little different. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't tripping about it. I got a whole garden. I'm growing some other weed too. Like, fuck you mean? Like, I'm cool. I'm chilling. Reggie is Reggie only if you make Reggie Reggie. Like, it's too confusing. Like, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Period. More greatness, value, and appreciation. Love, I self. Okay. Let me see. What's your name? Natural order of life. Okay. Okay. But yeah, you know, that's the type of stuff that we have going on. We are growing literally our lives. A lot of people are going to catch on later in 2022 in the springtime. I've said this so many times that other people have like confirmed it too. It's like springtime 2022, chaos. And people are going to try to like be like, "Oh, what were you saying? Okay, you said do this, you said do that, right?" From the Caribbean, St. Lucia. Okay. Oh, the Caribbean. That's nice. But yeah, I already know how it's going to be. It's going to be just like that. Like, oh, what did you say do again? I've been told you all year to go do shit. I feel like spiritual soul for real. I'm like, man, I've been told y'all. DNA, your seeds, salva. Okay. Grow your herbs. Herbs are for the healing. Exactly. Yep. We got a whole herbalist on our team. Another one of the goddesses in our group, she has her own garden and she does, you know, different things like tea baths and not tea baths, spiritual baths, and like she makes teas and stuff. So it's like this type of shit. It's like at this point it's almost elementary. It's almost elementary. And I'm gonna go ahead and end the video before I delve too deep into that, because then I'm a low-key rant on it, because I've been ranting for a while when it comes to that topic as far as like people taking action and stuff. Y'all already seen me. You can go back in my video, see how you already know. So yeah. I'm tired of people putting people down. Galaxy Goddess says. That was kind of random. I mean, I'm tired of that too. You know, I was finna end the video, but do you want to say anything behind that? Peace. Yeah, I'm already done, but Galaxy Goddess, you want to expound on what you mean by that statement?